Bebop, hip 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 bebop, hoop hoop hip hip bebop, hip 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 bebop, hoop hoop hip hip bubble 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 bubble. Diddle 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 bebop, hip 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 bebop, hoop hoop hip hip bebop, hip 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 bebop, hoop hoop hip hip do 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 do. Captain EO Light will lead. With his crew he plants the seed of rhythm, raise and royal rule. Do no more, he breaks the cruel. On my magic EO's crew, bringing beauty, breaking through. Dancing, daring, dazzling, bold, hearts of courage never cold. Guitarists rise with soaring tones, turning the darkness into bright white stones. JBBBO, the cosmic king, his heart of gold makes darkness sing. With every beat, the future bright, he turns the wrong into the right. Funky footwork, fearless flair, in the stars he's dancing there. Oof, growl, yip yip bark, yippity yip yip bark, growl growl growl, his bark bark bark, splitting spitting yip yip bark, spitting spitting bark bark bark. Oh, yip yip bark, yip yip bark, yip yip bark. He reaches the queen with light so bright, shows her kindness in the night. Her cold facade melts with a tear, EO's courage conquers fear. The world transforms, life renewed, a flash of hope, a joyous mood. Moonlight magic, EO's crew, bringing beauty, breaking through. Dancing, daring, dazzling, bold, hearts of courage never cold. Captain EO mission done. The stars now shine, a victory won. Cities have clapped, so room, zoom, siggity sing, sippity sop, so who we sing. Sippity song song say sop sop, so rule, sipping up the tree, so rule, sat up, siggity sag, sop sop, siggity zigzag swag. Sip sippity song song sing song sop, so rule, sing sing fling. Sippity sap, so rule we sing, sippity zoom zigzag sing. Soup sap song sap, siggity sing, sop sop, so rule, sip sap spray. Zap, see, so rule, so up, zigzag spring, sippity sop, so rule, sing, sing, song, zap, zigzag, sippity ring. Sop, sop, sippity sing, sop, zap, so rule, we swing, sippity zap, so rule, we sing, so rule, sippity, zigzag spring, zoop, zap, sippity song, zap, see, sippity sop, so rules decree. Sippity see, so rules hard up, siggity free. Sippity sop, so rule song, songs that sing, sippity song. Sip sop, so rule we glide, sippity sap, zigzag slide. sub, sap, Sarul in sight, Siggity zap, City flight, soap, Sarul, zoom, zap, sing, zom, zat, zigzag, City ring, Zippity up, Sarul, daylight, soup, sub, sip, zigzag, bright. Zippity zap, Sarul, we sing, Zippity zoom, zigzag, sing, soup, zap, zoom, zap, Ziggity sing, sop, Sarul, sip, zap, spray.
Hello! What's going on? Welcome to another exciting evening of roastering here aboard the fantastic and beautifully digitalized Board 3, sailing and doing some Lego Jurassic Park. I'm ready to get some dinosaurs pegged and just do all sorts. I'm just sending 4s all over to the Discord. Let me get off of that tab. Let's get upstairs. Let's do some Wordle and do some pegging. 1 minute. The music is too loud. Really? Is it too loud now? What if I turn it down a little bit? I'm going to do a random sound effect.
Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place.
I mean, that feels like it must be incredibly loud. Are things just louder than normal? Yeah, there's some There's some pegging like crazy happening tonight. But first, we got to do some. We got to do some Wordle. We're gonna start with spiel. Is gonna be our first word. All right. Hi, Sprawl. Hi, Kitty. What's going on? Is everything wonderful? Is everything hunky-dory? Has this weekend been everything you hoped it would be? How about learn? Learn is going to be our word. Okay. What could it possibly be? That we've got a few options here. Turn you down. How about elate? All right. What did you turn into? What in the world are you? Are you the Hamburglar? You look like the Hamburglar. What are you? Hold on. What character is this? I'm gonna go with glaze. Ooh. Okay. Do we think it is... I think it's blaze. Oh yeah! Torch up, baby! Blaze it is. Hold on, let me get that sent out. Hi, Sprawl. What's going on? It's Sunday. Are you ready to do some Legos? Ready to do some Lego Jurassic Park? Let me send this to the Discord. Not the Discord. Let me send this to the group text real quick. While that's loading up, let's open up Sweardle. Sweardle's first word is going to be jizz. It's a terrible word. How about sluts? There we go. All right. You're here for dinos being pegged? Oh, you know it. How about tail? No, I can't do tail. How about what could it possibly be? Like a... I have no idea what it is. It has to be like... tool. I probably could have gotten that, but I don't know. Sweardle just sucks. Let's go to game. You don't like the hue of the yellow? Sweardle just... I imagine they probably do that to differentiate themselves, so that they don't get sued. I'm not sure what the game is loading here. There we go. Let's get this down. All right. Let's load into game. This might be loud. Watch your ears. That's really loud. Turn that way down. And of course, let me get away from the helicopter here. I know that you can't see the game. I like how it's been showing the game every time I've tried while testing, but as soon as the stream turns on, the game is not visible. 1 second. Let me fix that. Jurassic Park. Perfect. What's the story of that Voyager GIF? Which one? This one? That is that's from an episode where the Doctor is like daydreaming, if I recall. Hi, Pyrie. What's going on? Let me know about oh god, that feels so loud. Let's go into the game. We're gonna start with the old prologue. We're starting over. brand new from the
Take a
first
look
movie.
below to find out something new.
I think I need to change the in-game volume to like 30%, which is what I'm going to do. Not right now because I can't. Oops. Sorry about that. Probably was real loud. I just punched my microphone. Does the game know that InGen is an evil, soulless corporation?
Tasers on full charge.
Pretty sure they do, yes. I think, yeah, they are very much into the idea of InGen is bad. I think the volume is about as loud as it could be.
Sorry, there's no way to get up to the raptor pen, so the new generator gets unpacked and built. Whew, how about that temperature, huh?
Also, it seems like that the volume control for the
He really
sound
spared no expense.
for the sound and for the voice acting, there is no volume control differentiation. It's all one volume. I mean, I don't know. Does the Lusty Argonian Maid count as a dino? Are Argonians dinosaurs? That's a good question. I mean, I don't think so, right? They're just big lizards.
Good coffee. It almost makes up for the danger and humidity. Will we swing it all the way for you?
I'm here to help.
I'm here to help. Argonians pass Harkness. Dinosaurs don't.
You have to kickstart it with your stun rod.
As far as we know, anyways. Hold on, let me go in here. I'm going to change the audio volume way down, and now I'm going to turn my own volume up. There we go. Now I can adjust the volume a little better.
By the way, whatever you do, don't try licking the ends of these things.
Can an Argonian consent? Yes, they are sapient. Can a dinosaur consent? I don't know. Does that thing up there look like it's ready to hump? It seems upset. I'm gonna be real.
I want tasers on full charge.
What about Dinotopia? I don't remember Dinotopia.
Come on, who tore up the cage trap? I tell you, that raptor ain't budging until it gets fixed.
Raptors are smarter than our dolphin. They're smarter than primates. Primates don't pass Harkness. Kill all the NPCs? I don't think you can. You can kill like this guy. Oh, I forgot I have on the Dennis Nedry costume sheet.
So,
Hi, Phalanoid.
do with the raptor? How does this panel work again?
Who are we playing as? We are Joffrey Brown. You guys remember Joffrey Brown from the movie Joffrey Brown? Willow, point out Joffrey Brown. Close enough. Be on the dinosaur side? We kind of can be. You like my Lego shirt? God, I gotta be honest. Making shirts is such a hassle. So I'm glad that I've got a good repertoire of shirts. How's everyone doing today? Hey, just as a heads up, just in case I forget to mention it later, there's no stream on Tuesday. No stream on Tuesday. Next stream is on Wednesday. No Tuesday streams. Joffrey is the guy that dies at the start of Jurassic Park. Oh, is that right? Sucks for Joffrey. I'm going to give you a wild stab as to why there's no stream on Tuesday. The answer is I'm going to light something on fire and go to sleep early.
Shoot her.
Shoot her! We're kind of going to be a little bit rushing through. Not rushing, per se, but I see the Dinotopia dinner with Zippo over here. We did, at one point, Kitty and I did the first episode, and then we never came back to do the other movies. So this might look a little familiar.
Cage ladder's jammed. Somebody punch in the security code again, will ya?
Yeah, Roar's gonna handle this week about as well as Roar could possibly do. It's just not super well. It'll all work out. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to push button. Damn it. What?
Shoot her.
Shoot, I'm trying. I'm pushing the Y button. Oh, because he couldn't do it. I see. That was on me. My bad.
Shoot her.
Shoot her. I have a feeling Joffrey is going to have a rough time of it.
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Do not come. Do not come.
And shoot her. Not her. Shoot. Definitely don't shoot her.
Maybe one of the other dig sites has turned up something.
I need to turn off the Dennis Nedry costume, red brick, I think.
Oh, I can feel it. There's a raptor right under here. Yep.
I mean, you gotta think this is game for babies, so they can't really do the whole person getting ripped apart by a dinosaur. Is everything sausages? I don't think everything is.
Good shape too. I want partial credit for that thing. It's basically
But
mine.
they definitely do in this first section. Oh, God. I mean, I guess we'll find out once we get to the lawyer being ripped apart in the bathroom halfway through the movie, but that's not for a while.
I'll be extinct by the time I get this.
Dodson. We've got Dodson here.
See, nobody cares.
A jackhammer? Oh, no.
Nice hat.
I promise I'll be careful. That might need some assembly.
I played through this earlier, so I know exactly what to do for this section. Don't expect this level of competency for the rest of the game. Even the sex scenes are sausages. There's no sex scenes in Jurassic Park. I'm almost 100% sure there is no sex scenes in Jurassic Park. I'm not even going to bother with those arrows. Those are to get the mini kits, and we can't do those right now.
Remember, Dr. Settler and Grant want us to be especially careful when digging up this fossil.
DVD extras. He's watching and hearing you on the TV. You know what? I'm gonna really fuck with his mind. Watch this. What? Close your ears, chat. Ben! That's gonna really fuck with him. Mer. Is he looking at me? Here. Is he trying to figure out where the noise is coming from? It's probably messing with his equilibrium.
As I say, next time.
It's on my nose. I'm too lazy to get down. The dragon's gonna be okay.
Six-inch.
God, he's so little.
Like a razor on the middle toe.
Yeah, see if you can point him out in the corner there, kitty. Here you go.
Dr. Ellie, we're ready to try.
Who's that dog? Who's that dog right there? Who's that dog?
Mutual.
You're really impressed with my shirt? Thank you, kitty. It's a bit. I'm glad you like it. I'm not even going to bother going up there because there's nothing worthwhile. I've already... Actually, I take it back. I need the pegs. I need to start making some Christmas shirts. I used to have back when I was a duck. I used to have a Life Day shirt that I liked a lot. Oops, bye, kid. Excuse me. Out of the way, interns. I think they came from the movie, which is why they kind of sound like ass. Do a barrel roll that spins the stream. That's... I could do that. I'll put that in the scribble pad. No promises, but that's possible. Oh, how would I even go about that? Can I get that? Ah, screw it. Bye, kitty.
I give up. You give it a try. Be careful. That rope's holding up some, you know, oh, no, what's it called? No, it's in the
Slice thing. Oh, I need. That's right. I need to push the button.
Hang on, I'll get in a second.
Do a barrel roll.
It was holding up a bunch of delicate equipment. Oh.
I kind of have an urge to play Star Fox 64 recently.
I found a perfectly preserved Compsognathus.
Unfortunately, there's no easy way to do it other than emulating, and I'm pretty sure my computer could do that. In fact, I know it could, but... I don't know.
I figured out what's wrong with it. It should have 2 wheels, not 1, and handlebars. That's why you fell off of it, Dave. No handlebars.
If the characters sound good, if they sound like they haven't had their voices, you know, gone through a meat grinder, then the voices are probably new. Yes, thank you. You can't turn off the tutorial as far as I can tell. It's like, yes, I know, I don't need the reminder, but thanks.
Oh, yeah, that's much safer. It was really hard to just balance on it. That's great. Now it looks like the picture in the instructions.
What is that guy doing?
There's fun in that.
I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Excuse me. I think this is that stupid kid who's like, it looks like a big turkey. And then Grant gets all upset.
That thing looks like a 6-foot turkey.
And then Grant's all like, you ever been gutted alive? You ever been gutted alive by a dinosaur? You ever try to go to sleep at night and a big lizard just breathing over your head? That's basically what happened in the movie, right? Also, hold on, stop. Grant, stop digging. I have a qualm here. Is Ellie Sattler not a paleontologist? Why is she not able to she's unable to put the bones together. Are she and Grant not the same level? She's not able to do that, and that's weird to me. Arranging the screen barrel roll to the same speed as an in-game barrel roll, and then doing one the opposite direction so it looks like the ship doesn't spin when the screen does. I don't even know how I begin to start coding that, so that seems less feasible. To be fair, the 8-year-old kid or whatever was a jerk. It still didn't justify Grant being like that. Get in the porta potty? What porta potty? Maybe I need to. I could just borrow one of the switches for an evening. That needs to be somebody else, not me. And then I would be able to play Star Fox 64. That said, I don't have that on the docket anytime soon. Oh, I think I need. Can you do anything, Ellie? You can't. No. All right. I think that, like I said, some of this stuff needs free play mode. I'm pretty sure. I love the Ellie sound clips because it sounds very odd when she punches or takes damage.
Who do you think you are?
Listen to these crispy sound clips.
John Hammond. I own an island. Kind of biological preserve. Really spectacular. Spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds. If I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, I could get back on schedule.
Have a sound alert that's just building like that.
Park is it? It's right up your alley.
That's not a bad idea, Kitty. It feels a little lazy, doesn't it?
So you two dig up dinosaurs?
Well,
Try to.
According to the Wikigrand, is a paleontologist and Ellie is a paleobotanist.
He suffers from a deplorable excess of personality, especially for a mathematician.
Chaotician, actually.
That makes sense, Sprawl. Thank you. Because she is... That makes a lot of sense. Alright. Not wrong, Pyrie. So we had already gotten the true biologist or whatever. Whatever this is called. True survivor, excuse me. So this next level... This level I breezed through. This next level I might actually need to think about what I'm doing a little bit. So, if it seems like I know what I'm doing, oh, sweet summer child. Next level is Welcome to Jurassic Park.
You'll find a great dino fat just down there.
There's a dino fat. Whee! I'm gonna eat a cereal bite during this cutscene.
Why don't you all sit down?
Just one drop of blood contains billions of strands of DNA.
See, this sounds good because it always sounded like shit in the movie.
There were mosquitoes, just like today. Sometimes after biting a dinosaur, the mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and become fossilized. This is what we call amber. Using sophisticated techniques, Jurassic Park scientists extract the preserved blood from the mosquito. And now we can make a baby dinosaur.
G'day, Henry. Oh, good day, sir. Perfect timing.
Yay! Not wrong, Sproul. And it made sense there, too, because it was a crappy audio log.
Some kind of control you're attempting is, it's not possible. Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life, finds a way.
What species is this?
It's a velociraptor.
They're lethal at 8 months, and I do mean lethal. I've hunted most things that can hunt you, but the way these things move, 50, 60 miles per hour if they ever got out in the open.
You asked if sausages were always in the game.
I remember.
Yeah.
Alright, let's feed these overgrown lizards then.
And you know what's really irritating?
Well, these cages aren't going to be big enough. You could barely fit a goat in.
I'm gonna be honest, what really makes me annoyed about this is, do you remember like the very first Lego games, the Lego Star Wars, where they didn't talk at all? There was no script. There was like, all they did was like,
Now we just
like that sort of thing. I don't understand why they got away from that. That was like one of the major appeals. You didn't need to translate it. All they did was murmur. So even a Lego sausage piece? I don't know. Ironically, I'm not actually an enormous Lego fan. Like, I liked Legos well enough, but I don't know if I've ever willingly spent money on a Lego kit. I've bought them for people, sure. Let's sausage. Up, down, left. You never gotten the Lego X video games movies? Why not? You don't like the moaning Pyrie? I could have used a better word, but here we are. You get over here, Dino Handler Vic.
Come on, Daisy. Taking you for a meal. Sorta.
They don't compute. Are we just gonna let this cow free roam? The gate's wide open. Oh, I can just ride the cow. Got it.
Fresh beef, huh? Boy, those raptors eat better than I do.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Lego Lord of the Rings. I did not get very far in it.
Is it morning already? Ah, my knee! Lo siento, I cannot go on.
Lo siento, I cannot go on. Hold on, let me check down here. Oh my god, I just murdered that guy. Let's do it again. Ride that cow straight. You just have to aim the cow directly for the Velociraptor. Velociraptor's just sitting there with his mouth open like, ah! I always like the Velociraptors. I don't know if you're supposed to. I think you are supposed to, right? What is this? Supposed to be something right down there, but that's the annoying thing about not being in free play mode. In fact, part of me wants to turn off that, mini finder. Because it doesn't differentiate. Like, if you can't get it, oh well. Tough tits. Here is how you play Lego games. You run around and destroy things until you run out of things to destroy. And then you progress the game. That's how you play Lego anything.
I have not been racked with such pain as this since I stubbed my paw. Someone else must operate the crane. My injuries are too severe.
To answer your question from before, I don't think we ever play as Nedry. I could be wrong, though. It might be hard to explain the Nedry scene to children. Any of the Nedry scenes. In a Lego game, anyways. They just dropped the cow.
What are they doing?
What? Those sound clips are so bad.
The essence of chaos.
Grandpa!
They just killed a man.
We miss you.
In 1993, I was 9 years old. I was the prime audience for Jurassic Park.
No driver. No drivers. They're electric. They run on this track in the middle of the roadway here. Spared no expense.
Welcome
That
to
was cute.
Jurassic Park.
Still not clear on chaos.
The shorthand is the butterfly effect. A butterfly can flap its wings in Peking, and in Central Park you get rain instead of sunshine. Look at this. See? I'm right again. Nobody could have predicted that Dr. Grant would suddenly jump out of a moving vehicle.
This is the Cliff Notes version.
Alan?
Everyone's still wearing Nedry clothes. You can tell which characters we're going to play as.
It's okay. She's
because
sick.
it's the ones playing as Nedry.
Spare no expense.
Spare no expense. Oh, she just got snotted
I
on.
have to insist that we get moving.
You know, if it's all right, I'd like to stay with Dr. Harding and finish up with the trike.
Sure. Seems to happen about every 6 weeks or so.
I'd have to see the dinosaurs dropping.
Poop. Ha ha ha. I never understood their fascination with, in this game particularly, there's a fascination with her, going into the animal's poop. I get it. She's a scientist, and that's, you know, she's trying to get why the animal... She did it because... Okay, you've got to do it. Fine, whatever.
Cindy and Lila?
Yes, we know they're toxic, but the animals don't eat them.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Eat the thing. Okay, it's not eating it. Never mind. I didn't hate the kids. I don't know. They were fine. Maybe because I was, you know, I was roughly their age.
It's so odd, though.
This game has a weird fascination with her going into the poo. Also, am I feeding this? You got that out of its poop.
Alright, so she's suffering from meliotoxicity.
All of the people should definitely have gotten killed, 100%, yes. I mean, they couldn't kill the kids, not reasonably. So what is this over here? Save and continue. Yes. Okay, so this is the checkpoint. That's why that's there. I'm missing one thing. Can I... It's not that, so... Oh, do I need to go to, like, the next area? I must. Alright, fair enough. On to the next area. Cool. Cool. Very cool mechanics. What about you? Are you able to shoot? You can shoot. Was Ellie the girl? Or is Ellie the doctor, the paleontologist? This is Ellie, right. What was the girl's name? Very nearly walked off the wrong edge with that. Would have been very bummed out. Did Ellie do anything terrible? I don't think so. She pretty much did everything well enough. She had a hell of a stink face. I mean, she was almost eaten by many dinosaurs. I think it's fair to be a little upset. Fuck nature.
These are
Okay.
dilated.
Alright, I don't know where to get ice cream. Yeah, remember she had to dive into all the poop? Because poop joke funny? Who was the best character? It was Malcolm, right? The lawyer was a pretty good character. I mean, other than being a lawyer, he didn't necessarily do anything bad. They're all supposed to be on my side, and the only person who agrees with me is the blood-sucking lawyer.
Never vesicles. It's interesting. It's okay.
I'm impressed, Dr. Sattler. She's looking right as rain again. Speaking of which, we should get back to the visitor center before the storm catches us.
Okay, Microsoft Sam, can you chill out a little bit? Ellie Sattler sounds like everything got audio crunched. I need you to bring it down a notch. Oh, can you not do this? Really? I'm not sure how to do that then. Interesting. Probably free play mode. Excuse me? Can only be... Hold X. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I see. Hold X. There we go. So I'm gonna try and have him ram the poop. He is not interested in the poop. I hate to inform you, not interested in the poo.
See another car parked in the compound northeast of here.
Very chill about the car being destroyed.
Not part of the visitor center.
Shouldn't all the herbivore characters be trying to kill him? No, because we helped this dinosaur, so now we're friends.
Fancy that dino's chances of balancing on the trunk. Better make another way over for her.
Stop. Thank you. This way, this way, humans. Human friends, go this way. Remember we dug through all the poop and everything was fine? And now we're friends with the dinosaur?
Oh, right. There isn't a bridge here.
Okay. You think the dinosaur is gonna be... Okay, I stand corrected. Dinosaur perfectly fine
That tree fell down and took out the gate control panel.
to go over those tiny little branches. Sure. What about you? Okay, nobody can do that. Fine. Dino doesn't look like a Lego. He's like one of these specialty kits. He's one of those really cool ones you get when you ask your mom. It's like, hey, I really want the Lego Jurassic Park, and you get like a really cool Stegosaurus that comes with it.
Good as new.
Now we just have to go through the I hope you're not a dinosaur security.
Man, there's supposed to be someone on duty here. At least the ladder to that walkway. But you know,
There should be a Lego Stegosaurus. It is. It's just, don't you? I don't know. I'm not a Lego expert, but aren't there like Lego pieces that like are specifically like they fit the aesthetic, but they're not necessarily.
And I guess they took the car with them as well. We better find ourselves a shortcut, Dr. Sattler. Huh? Where's the crank off the gate winch gone? I bet some greedy dino ate it.
Okay, Jerry Harding is getting a lot of screen time. Good for him.
Once we get past this fence, we'll be back to the visitor center in no time.
Yeah, like that. It's not like a Stegosaurus that you create out of bricks. Like, you create the paddock. You create the paddock. Yeah, Sprawl's got it. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, okay. That's not what I meant. That is an option, yes. But there is also things like that. Like, there are things like the Stegosaurus. Like Mega Blocks, yeah, like Kitty said. No, it is not a specific Stegosaurus made out of bricks. You know plenty of Lego people. Ask them. I'm not a Lego expert. I don't claim to be one. I just play the video games. Mega Blocks are shit tier. Not wrong. Look up, like, dinosaur Lego, and I bet you there's going to be a specific sort of dinosaur option where it's just a mold of, like, it's like having the Lego pieces. It's just, you know, bigger and looks like a dinosaur. I'm not denying those exist. You just think they should not exist. You just think they should be something different. Well, how about this? If I find a spot where I can... Here we go. Here's what we'll do. I can't kill the dinosaur. If I find a spot where I can kill the dinosaur, we can find out. But apparently there's not an option to murder the dinosaur.
Way. We can get to the visitor center through that hole.
Can the dinosaur get through? No. Well, miss you.
Isn't that hot? Extremely.
Oh, was that what was playing last?
I told you how many times we needed locking mechanisms on the vehicle doors.
Item 151 on today's glitch list. We have all the problems of a major theme park and
hey, there's Nedry in the back.
Computers aren't even on their feet yet.
Dennis, our lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
I'm totally unappreciated in my time. You know anybody who can network 8 connection machines and debug 2 million lines of code for what I bid for this job?
Quiet. I don't think that's even his voice.
Approaching the Tyrannosaur paddock.
I don't think that's his actual voice.
Remember, viable embryos. They're no use to us if they don't survive. 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
7 o'clock, destock.
Why didn't they just get imitations for everyone? It sounds worse, yeah, but the actual sound effects sound real bad too. So, sort of a lateral move. Newman. That's why they move towards more custom pieces, because you can only use them for a few things, and you have to buy more to do other things. Not wrong, probably. It's probably very close to the capitalist reason why they did so. Park shutdown is our next story piece.
I bet you didn't know
our
this.
next story mission. Ready? This brings me so much joy to be able to
Oh, I finished debugging the phones, but the system's gonna be,
It's not even a
compiling
good
for,
voice.
18 to 20 minutes, so some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while. Anybody want a soda or something?
I don't think I get to play as Dennis.
Whoa.
Because he's
Fences
the
are
bad
failing
guy.
all over the park. Security systems are shutting down. Phones are out too. Access main program grid.
You didn't say the magic word. Please!
I wonder if perhaps you would be good enough to be my mention.
Sure.
I'm going with him.
Hey, what'd I touch? You didn't touch anything. We stopped.
You feel that?
Why didn't they just get terrible voice actors for everything instead of half and half?
What is that?
The half and half is wild. God, do you remember this scene? Not this specific scene, but the original scene was so crazy. Is this game going to be shorter than the movie?
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
I don't think so. I don't think we're going to finish the first movie tonight. The kids weren't doing anything. Kids were just sitting in the car. Right? They're looking for a flashlight. I mean, they were scared. Their actions weren't that bad. Ellie is not here. We can't do anything with that. I see you, Purple Peg. Thank you. What happened to the lawyer? The lawyer's in the bathroom. Purple pegs are worth 10,000. Can't do anything there. That's not you, right? No. I'm not sure who that character is. I think that's the guy from the third movie. You would have frozen? Probably, Kitty. I mean, you didn't even really know the whole scope. You didn't really realize, like, yeah, you thought in you know, in the grand scheme of things, sure, there's going to be a T-Rex, but who is this character? Alan Grant. Can you not pick that up? No, only the other guy can. Gotcha. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, not only is this now a enormous threat, but it's also about to kill you. Or the kids are being eaten. They're fine. Kids are fine. Oops. Kids are hardy. They'll be fine. Punch it in the pooper. I can't reach the pooper. Who's that? Who's that up there? Who's that up there? Oh, that's another character I need. Spartacus led the revolt of the Roman slaves in Gladiator in 73 BC. Kids have been dead for like 5 minutes now. What's Malcolm's ability? Scoping out Poon. Can I save the kids now? Actually, that's a good question. No, I can't. It doesn't tell me. I feel like when Kitty and I played this a long time ago, it took 2 nights, but I could be wrong. I love how you can hear the squeaking egg there. Malcolm, what you doing, buddy? Get over here and help me. Yay! We got Lex. So she has the ability to throw baseballs. I don't know how that's going to help us right now. Also, our brother's still in the car. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Who's worse, the boy or the girl? The boy. The girl at least knows Unix. She knows this. I'm not really sure. Oh good, she has a scream ability. I'm not really 100% what it wants from us. I don't think Ian has an ability. Is there something we can do with the girl now over here? I see you, Blue Peg. I love how this game is full of big piles of dinosaur poop. It's like, my goodness, they have no respect for our sense of humor. You promise dinosaurs we get pegged? I can't help but notice that you don't have any issues with the T-Rex not being multiple pieces. The T-Rex is all one big smooth piece too. Maybe she can do this thing over here because it's a Unix system. No. Where do I? I have to complain every time? I mean, it would help, yes. Can I go off the side, maybe? I'm not really clear on what exactly it wants us to do. The kid's still in there. Can I destroy this? No. It's got to be... I can keep it going. I can't throw it. Maybe I can throw this? No, don't. It's got to be something for her to throw, right? Like, there's got to be a throwable thing. And I can't throw it at the guy, at the dinosaur. Oh, here we go. This looks promising.
Oh, look at you!
You a smart snake, huh?
You're using tools now.
There's a flashing arrow. The arrows mean that there's a mini, peg in the area, which are all over the place, and sometimes they need free play mode. The blue thing needs what's his name? Needs the guy with the gun. Can I get her in the car? Can you just go into the car or something? Like, am I crazy that I'm not seeing a? Why don't you ever read the tutorials? Hey, it's actually break time. I'm going to be back in about 3 minutes. We need to do the ads, so I'm going to be back in about 3 minutes. I'm back. So, we need to break the glass. I was under the impression that the tutorial would only tell us about the throwing of the baseball. So that was on me. Wait, what are you doing, Ian?
Ian, freeze!
Or just follow the movie. Oh, you mean the part of the movie where Lex screamed and the glass shattered? I remember that part. Did that work? There we go. Needed to turn up my volume a little bit. Okay, the kid's dead, right? He's been in there a while. Hello? What do I have to... What does it want? Does it want me to... There we go. I tried that. Are you still running? Oh, here comes the lawyer. I don't think he's gonna die. Man, I couldn't have been more wrong. I was waiting to hear the movie sound effect. Don't move! You can't see anything, don't move! Please stop screaming. You keep screaming.
Tim! Timmy!
Tim, I don't feel like we've exchanged words yet. Have we actually been introduced? Tim? What is this? You're safe if you're in vehicles, yes. Oh, it's a Dilophosaurus! Get punched! Get punched! I like how we can't play as Dennis Nedry, but we can still fight Dilophosaurus. Dilophosauri. Hello? Just being mean to it.
Dildosaurus.
I can't think of a single instance in which being in a vehicle somebody died. It's like they are always safe in a vehicle, aren't they? The last Jurassic Park movie I watched was Jurassic World, the first one. Have I missed anything important? Have I missed any cool new dinosaurs? They really want me to get this guy with a goatee. I think that's the guy from the third movie, but it might be from the second. Alright, I'm just going to start reading all the tutorials from now on.
Here's a little knowledge for you.
Knowledge! Need 2 characters to use a seesaw. Get into position, then press Y, then press B, and then A. Got it. I used a seesaw earlier when I was testing. So that I do know. Not only safe, but you can survive falling and crushing that would otherwise be lethal as long as you're in the vehicle. Hey guys, I pushed the wrong button and rejected all of the channel points, so yeah, everybody should have some channel points again. If you were short on channel points, you're welcome. I'm bad.
Coming up.
Yeah, Tim's dead, guy. Hold on. Go back down. Do you remember in the second movie when
Wiener time. Wiener time. Feed the dinos. Wiener time.
Do you remember in the second movie when Ian Malcolm's like stepdaughter was what, in dance class? No, it was like in gym class, and she ended up like swoop kicking a dinosaur out a window or something stupid like that. It was terrible. You remember that movie, or that part of the movie, right? Jurassic Park 2 was the worst one, right? Easily. Jurassic Park 3 was so audaciously bad that at least it was interesting. Jurassic Park 2, the only good part was when the T-Rex, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but the end of the movie was the good part of the movie. I don't know if she murdered the dino, but it definitely went out the window. What is... T-Rex eats a dog. You think Jurassic World 2 is worse? I didn't see Jurassic World 2. You think it was worse, the new one? I thought the new ones were, like, good-ish. There's a mini kit up there. How do we suppose I get that? Oh, I need like a little character. Tim, you need to get out of the car, mate. I have Chris Pratt. I thought Jurassic World 1 was fine.
You okay?
I threw up.
Oh, that's okay. Just give me a hand.
So much vomit. Yes, this has the first 4 movies. So it does have the first Jurassic World movie.
You never look down.
Okay.
God, these sound effects are so bad.
Oh, no. Go.
The voice clips are so bad. Was that a mini kit? Sounded like it.
Well, we're back in the car again.
Oh, at least you're out of the tree.
This, honestly, this kind of makes me want to watch Jurassic Park. More than anything. That wasn't as... Jesus! Ellie, calm down.
Ian?
What's he doing with his feet?
Can we chance moving him?
Please chance it.
Oh god.
Must go faster.
I don't know where the mini kits are in here. Apparently the T-Rex has one.
Get off the stick! Move!
I like how they're throwing the flares as if, oh, I can throw it at the dinosaur. How many flares do we have? The flares did nothing.
Think they'll have that on the tour?
There we go. Give me a mini kit. Come on, one more.
Remind me to thank John for a lovely weekend.
We will never find the command that Ledger used. He's covered his tracks far too well.
You didn't say the magic word. Please! You didn't say the magic word.
Shutting down the entire system is the only way to wipe out.
You can't use any of the rest of that quote. I'm gonna be real.
Shut down the system.
I don't think Jurassic Park needed any more sequels.
It's okay. Look, see that? It's on. It worked. The shutdown tripped the circuit breakers. 3 minutes, I can have the power back on in the entire park.
Just to be safe, I want everybody in the emergency bunker until Mr. Arnold returns and the whole system's up and running again.
Jurassic Park
Having
1
mentioned it was a mistake.
Was great.
Should have been there by now.
Oh, do I get to play as Nedry now? I imagine not. Even though this would be like a perfect level.
Oh, nice boy. What do you want? What do you want? You want food?
Cowards! Cowards! Boo! Boo! They killed the lawyer! They killed the lawyer, but they couldn't kill Nedry? Cowards! We got one extra mini kit. Yeah, but then he, you know, his teeth came down on the lawyer. Like, he wasn't surviving that.
Want to learn something
Ready?
new?
Here we go. Whee! No. Whee!
Visitor said it's just about a mile over that rise there. Just keep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are those meat-eating metasauruses?
Wheeling uniform direction changes, just like a flock of birds evading a predator.
They're flocking this way.
Not only are they bad quality, they're not even remotely.
Is that a Metasaurus?
Whoa. What's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? My character's head's going nuts. What's happening to all of their heads? I do love this very loud moaning in the background, like hearing them pant. I missed that one sign somehow. I'm not sure how.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man! Apparently it didn't get the true survivor on this the first time we played.
I want to go now.
Okay. Follow me.
It's so close to the movie, and yet
Something
so
went wrong.
far.
I'm gonna go get the power back on.
You can't just stroll down the road.
I think I can follow this and then talk you through it.
Come on, let's go.
What is the worst transgression of this movie, of this game? I think the game itself is pretty fun, but it has a lot of things that it's like are astounding choices. Hey guys, it's a wiener again.
Come on, this way.
Pepsi Man. AA. AA.
AA.
Mr. Arnold? Mr. Arnold?
The audio is pretty crusty,
Mr.
yeah.
Arnold? John, I'm in.
After 20 or 30 feet, you come to a T-junction. Just never follow the main cable. I understand how to read a schematic.
Okay, Ellie, listen carefully. I need you to destroy everything you come across. You're gonna see a lot of white arrows. You can't use those until free play mode.
Jason. Hassan.
Jason.
Jason.
Jason. He looks so proud of himself when he's walking along with this giant stupid key. Are they not going to do the hand scene? They might. Him and sending Ellie to destroy evidence so he's not convicted. Sending suppressing fire.
Okay, following the piping.
Whoops. I would assume it'd be relatively easy to do the hand gag in here. Whether they're going to do it, I'm not sure. Probably need Ellie for this part. Just need someone tall. What does this do?
Ahead of you is a metal staircase. Go down it.
I got him. There's a raptor back there and I shot it. That's why we fire blindly. Come here, Ellie. I got some crap for you to dig through. That's the joke, because you dug through one pile of crap. That's all you do. It turned off the stream. Did the stream die? like Little Big Planet. I remember watching. I remember watching. Who was it? It was Tipping 40s played Little Big Planet. I remember enjoying the Let's Play of it.
I see the box. It says high voltage.
The unforgettable sounds, waking you up and breaking you down. All right, we're about to find out what happens.
Billy, you can't throw the main switch by hand. You've got to pump up the primer handle in order to get the charge.
All right, here I go, okay? Okay, charged.
We're just gonna get some dramatic music,
Mr.
aren't
Hammond,
we?
I think we're back in business. Oh, Mr. Arnold.
What the hell is that? Is he just dead?
We can make it if we run.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Because we're being hunted.
I assume that's supposed to mean he's dead. The Lego hand would be great, but maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too close. I don't know. Maybe that's too much, like, implied violence. The sausage would be a great, you know, a great compromise. Not sure why they didn't go that route. Hello? There we go. I hear a raptor in the distance. Don't, damn it. How do I let him up? Can I let him up? He needs to come up because I can't. How do I? There we go. And I probably can build something now, right? We stop having her do voices. Look, I didn't design it. I didn't make them put moaning Ellie sounds into the game. That was a conscious decision by somebody who, I'm not saying they need to be fired. Also, Ellie's able to jump higher because she's a girl.
The bushes straight ahead. It's all right.
She just punched a raptor. I know gameplay, but that raptor has to be real heavy. Do you have infinite health on? No, I'm just doing the QTEs correctly. I would take damage if I didn't do the QTE right. I mean, this is a baby game, so Perfect. Go over here real fast. Oh, what is this? I probably need like a heavy dinosaur for that. Pretty sure there's a punch a raptor in the face. probably not wrong, but at least that was in close quarters, not like out in the middle of an open path. It's like that thing's so heavy. Here, I'm gonna let it hurt. I'm gonna let it get her. So yes, you can die. They didn't really know what the, you know, we're learning new stuff every day about dinosaurs. We're learning new stuff every day about everything. So we got to cut them some slack. Look at the old like Universe of Energy where they had dinosaurs standing up on their hind legs looking like really stupid, you know, giant lizards. Where are you? Get over here. Ellie's leaving you behind, guy. So this guy's special thing is he's able to hold these and do whatever this is. I'm not sure what exactly he's doing, but I know that he is able to do it, and that's all I need to know. Why can't I just, like, shoot you a bunch? I missed.
I've got her.
I'm assuming you just have to shoot. There we go. Go where?
Run. I've got her.
Clever girl.
Easy breezy beautiful. Sausage!
Clever girl.
Okay, so he very clearly got eaten. So who's actually died in this game so far? I think the lawyer we can reasonably assume died.
Here's another fascinating fact.
You ready to spin? More games should let you spin 3D effects like nuts when you're loading it up.
Hello? Okay. I'm gonna have to find the others. I'll be back soon. I promise.
Sausages. I'm not doing a confetti again. Yeah, he definitely died. Lawyer died. Scientist guy died. Nedry did not die.
Timmy, what is it? It's a velociraptor.
Yeah, no shit. I like the velociraptors. I think it's safe to assume the lawyer was swallowed. If they're willing... What happens if we go too far? Will he just eat us? He's going to be busy with that for a while. I don't think she can scream. She's not able to scream in this area. Why do I need Timmy for this? What are you doing? Oh, I see. That's not how that works. Again, we can reasonably assume I just don't know why they didn't bother to kill Nedry. Why they didn't need to... He's not coming back. And he's a jerk, so it's like, why even bother, you know... Why even bother keeping him alive with all, you know... They might rewrite it to have him in cuffs at the end of the game. Boring. He's the bad guy. What? Tall characters such as you are able to give a boost. I mean, they can both be bad guys. Oh good, now they can pant together. Any of us able to do that? No. We need Grandpa to do that. I wonder if we're going to be able to get into a Unix system. Am I able to do anything with that? There we go. Yep, she still has no scream option. When's the Trespasser stream? That doesn't sound even remotely fun. Like, legit. There's no part of that that sounds fun. I don't have Lego Saw. I have plenty of Lego games. I'm not planning on becoming the Lego channel. Is there Lego Saw? I'm pretty sure there's not. A lot of things have boobs. We played 6 Nights of the Void. Maybe 7. I had lots of boobs. A raptor's dead. Yeah, most likely. other raptors will help it out. They're smart creatures. They, you know, it'll do the a bunch. And then it... That's kind of cute.
There. Control room. We can call for help?
We gotta reboot the system first.
Turn off the door locks!
The Velociraptor's easily my favorite characters. It's a Unix system.
Boot up the door locks.
Yeah. I know this. Remember when someone asked if we'd be playing the whole game tonight? We're not playing the whole game, but I think we're going to get through the whole movie. I'm going to go to the DNA and be like, this is a Unix system. Hey, Lex know this. Can you at least start Lost World? No, it's not time for Lost World. I don't even think I can.
Here, let me give you a hint.
Only hackers. Anything else in here? There's plenty of stuff. I think all of these things have to do with... There we go. If I smack the monitors... Should get him... Where did you throw that baseball? That baseball went to Narnia. Come on, Ellie. Or Lex, whatever your name is. Come on! Thank you. A few more monitors up here. And one more here. Thank you. Alright, let's go figure out the Unix system. What is this? Is this how Linux works? This is content, I think. Is that why they kept Nedry alive? Just so they could make that gag? Make sure we know that he's still being pursued. Aww, he's cold. That's actually a little sad. What does he do? Does he do anything? Honestly, I can't think of a single thing he does that actually helps. He does get electrocuted. I'm not sure that helps. Like, I'm not sure that actually, you know... Stuff happens to him, yes. But I'm like, is there anything he does that without him, they would be 8 ways fucked from Sunday? And I'm feeling like the answer is no. Oh, do we need to do this Unix system now? He's an heir? Well, yeah, but so is Lex. He doesn't provide anything that his sister doesn't. Like, he doesn't do anything that she doesn't do better. I'm gonna be real. Maybe it's possibly. They were both involved with locking the raptor in the freezer. So I guess, but still.
It's a Unix system. I know this.
I know this.
All the files of the whole park. It tells you everything. I gotta find the right file.
What's happening?
You didn't say the magic word.
I'm unclear.
Trying to reach the gun.
I can't get it unless I
Well, this is it. This might be the right file. This isn't the right file.
I wasn't really paying attention because I was laughing at those sound clips back to back. Every time I look at this character, she's freaking out.
Phone, security systems, you name it, we got it.
Dr. Hammond. The phones are working. Someone answer the phone.
Mr. Hammond, the phones are working. Children all right? Call them.
That's the same sound effect as the beginning of the movie. The excited grandpa.
Gonna come through the glass!
I don't know which way we need to escape. Oh, can I go out the front doors? The ones that I just unlocked? Maybe? I'm not really clear on what it wants. Climb the spine. Why are the raptors trying to kill them? Because they're prey. It's the thrill of the chase, you know? It's not even that they want to kill the humans. It's just they're running and, you know, they got to. Looks like we're on a family vacation. We're all in matching shirts. Well, that sucks. I I mean, this kid's getting a lot of use in the game, but typically, no, not a lot of use. Like, he gets to go into, you know, small, tight places. He gets to use, night vision. He has some perks. Can I do something to fuck with the raptor while I'm over here? Stop screaming at me. We're fine. Still think there should be more sausages. We still have 3 movies left. I'm sure there will be plenty of sausages. Ellie, priorities. Is there anything worthwhile in here? Okay. There's a butt right there to scream into. It's not working. I don't think Tim did anything in this last section. This was Lex's time to shine because it's a Unix system and she knows this.
This way.
Yay! I love this scene because it feels like the T-Rex could instantly punk this raptor at any time. It's like more like the T-Rex is just messing with him at this point. Oh, I get it. It's because I have to be the T-Rex. Scream at them. Can I do anything over here? Okay, he's dead, right? Like, that thing had to have killed him. Also, we're not really on the T-Rex's side here. That's not the right button. Damn it. X is the left button. I don't have invincibility on. I don't even have that cheat, so I'm not sure why it's not taking damage. A is the bottom button. Dark in this room. B, left. B, A. Okay, Raptor's dead, right? No, Raptor's not dead. X is left. A is down. X is left. A is down. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park.
So have I.
It's such a weird decision. It's not lazy. Wait, isn't that... Yeah. Fuck you. All right, so nobody dies. I mean, all he did was, he just stayed still. He was just frozen. And you go, you little shits. He's not coming with us. What's he holding? I don't get the joke. Oh, the toilet brush. Gotcha. It wasn't really very clear what was happening there. So I was incorrect. We did get through the first movie tonight. I think I planned. Did I plan 6 nights? Because that might be way too much if I can do 1 a night. Maybe just the first movie was this short. You guess one guy, maybe just the black guy. He probably has a name. Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, Nedry is just chilling. Samuel L. Jackson is just hanging out down there. Frozen, which is not a thing that dinosaurs do, so I'm not really sure why that's happening to him. I don't know if there's any like mini pieces in here in the credits. I like this game. I like Lego games in general. I have a few. And I don't really have any plan on playing any more after the Lego games, or excuse me, after the Jurassic Park, but they are certainly an option. I wonder if I ever bought the Incredibles. Like, that was one of the ones I actually wanted to play, was like the Legos Incredible. But that's the same all the new ones are going to have that same issue where they're just going to have really terrible scripts. This one went the very odd option of taking direct sound clips from the movie, from the possible worst source material I've ever seen. It's like, just dub it. If you're just redub it with a terrible voice actor like you did with Nedry, you might as well. It sounds so much better. Also, I just realized I can roar. Maybe he heard what the sound clips were, and he was like, "No, that's terrible." Well, I could be the little guy. I mean, I can... Just this guy's butt. He's the only butt I can see. Also, I like the fact that these two are just running from now. It's like they became friends. They had a fight, and now they're friends. Well, if this tracks Sprawl, then I guess the next game will not have a... the next movie, the dog won't die, because nobody dies in the Lego movies. Or in the Lego games. The raptor in the freezer is dead. No, we saw him on the camera. He's fine for now. He was wearing a little parka, and he was all cold, and it was sad. We saw it when they were resetting the Unix system. They didn't even kill the cow. It's like, look, I know it's for kids. But come on, so was Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was designed for families. Kids are able to process the idea of things becoming dead, especially in a movie about dinosaurs. As someone who's not a fan of showing children violence, if you're gonna make a dinosaur movie, the dinosaurs need to be some level of threatening. If the dinosaurs are just gonna make wacky jokes the whole time, that's fine, but you can't really say you're following the source material. Isn't it PG-13? Probably. Yeah, the credits go on for a while. But I do get to destroy things throughout the entire credits, so it's not so bad. The next game will be, or excuse me, the next movie will be entirely different. I'll have, or excuse me, entirely new. I know nothing about the next movie. This entire game, this entire first movie, I played through years ago. This next one, completely brand new. We might be stuck for hours. We probably won't. It's Lego. It's not really a hard game. Also, my dinosaur is absolutely glitching out like crazy down here. Part of me is like, just skip, but the other part of me is like, no, I need the pegs. Press the sausage button. I don't have a sausage button. Unfortunately, these dinosaurs aren't eating, they don't have on the Dennis Nedry costume. Like, we have to be getting relatively close, right? Are there so many voice credits? They had to individually credit every WAV file. Every .wmv file needed a specific credit. That's why. There's too many pegs. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Part of me is just like, I'm in it for the long haul now. It's like, come on. You gotta be done at some point. How many possible people could you need to make a video game? Og Vorbis. You can obtain a license at apache.org. lib.bing. You don't have to credit this, do you? You don't have to credit all this shit. You can't even see the screen anymore. Oh good, they have the credits in French too. Look, what if there is a achievement for sitting through all of the credits? What kind of fool would I be if I let that pass by?
Jason.
Jason. Isn't Heavy Rain like $5 sometimes on Steam? It's probably $5 too much. Is that the end of the credits?
Analyzer Jason.
Jason. Whee! Well, I don't know how the I don't know how Jurassic World opens. I don't think I can get back there very easily. Oh, you hope there's an achievement? Yeah, I don't... I think we may have missed one or two pegs, but I think we got pretty much all of them. The stud counter reset near the end, that sucks. Has Kitty seen Heavy Rain? No. No, she hasn't. Oh, my God. Game, please. Hello. As much as I would love to continue on to the... Damn it! You know what? Fine. Fine. Just stay open. I don't care. I'll have all sorts of music broken. There we go. There we go. Oh, OBS wants to be like that. We're going to be like that. I'll just brute force it. All right, I got to go to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow. You have a fantastic evening. We'll be playing more of this on Wednesday. No stream on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be our next stream. Bye, friends. Have a fantastic evening. Love you. Mwah. Say it back.
Okay, Chief, take him away. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.